Hey there everyone, welcome to Tuesday the 21st of May. Today is an update of the Saloon project. Now I'm concentrating on the bar area, and I have seen a lot of people do the bits and pieces first and then do the structure. I'm definitely doing it the other way around, and it's probably going to come to kick me in the butt, but I don't have any foresight at the moment to actually know where I'm putting things, so I have to kind of do the best I can. So I'll be concentrating on the back bar bit, and you saw it last week with the mirror taken out of it. I'll be concentrating on the bar itself, that little ugly balsa wood painted red ochre bar, as well as the cash register, so I've progressed that on as well. Let's get to it and see where and what I've done. I'm going to put a picture up of what it looked like the other week when I took a photo for it and put it on the video, and then at the end we're going to compare with what it looks like now. What I'm also going to do is I've taped off a lot of the area, and I'll be doing the wainsconcing, the dido, the dado, whatever it is that's called. I'll be doing some of the painting. At the moment it's looking pretty two-dimensional, and it's about elevating it and using dry brushing, which is a new technique I've absolutely fallen in love with, to have a look. So let's concentrate on those three areas around the three items around the bar, check in with some of the other items, and see where we are. An update to our Saloon project. Alrighty, if you hear the wind and everything, no, it is raining and wailing down here in Hobart tonight. It is really turning into winter, but that just makes all this fun and project indoor fun more fun. Fun, 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 fun. Alrighty, let's have a look at what I've done for fun. Oh my gosh, I can go too far here. All right. Hey there, so I have my cash register here. So I used a resin top for the little connector, as well as a decorative toothpick there and there, and a bead. So it's not a working handle, but I do like the way I look. I've also added the decorative and started to paint. So what I'm going to do is continue the painting of this and in and around there. So I have I was going to try yellow first, but I think it is a gold, but I can't find where the colour is. And then I am going to, and then I've got this gold one, which looks a bit old, and then I'll be doing a black wash on it, which is scary considering how much you like it, but let's get started. I mean, how much I like this. So I'm just going to go in and around, and make sure that it doesn't cover up too much of the, because it's not a very high quality acrylic paint, so mainly try and keep the gaps. So see these gaps here and these gaps here, and I use a toothpick. Here's this little guy. Oh. It'll work one day. I think there's too many in there. I had one that would, hey! And so we're just making sure that we're keeping in those ridges. So let me go ahead and do all of that. Going to let that dry. Hey there, so I'm just doing a second coat, and you can see here I have a yellow and then I am coating it with a more antique looking gold, and I'm just making sure that I am pushing that paint into all of the little grooves, and it's looking very, very cool. I have painted this, which has included the ball. The paint will come off. It's a bit wobbly, so I might fix that up. But the next step is going to let the paint dry, and then we're going to put the pins back in too, and you can see the holes I've got there. Pins back in, and I'm going to put a black wash on that. So stay tuned. I love how far away it is. There it is. Can you see him? There it is. Looking pretty. Alrighty, so this is the actual scary bit, and I have here some watered down black paint, and what I'm going to do is I have just a napkin here, trying not to disturb my keys, because the holes aren't all the same size. And what I'm going to try and do is just dab on, say it's probably not, it's probably not watery enough, so let's get that off. Oh no, so scary. That's all right. Oh, the toothpick off. Get in there. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. Oh, it doesn't look bad at all. It just wasn't watery enough. It does make it look a little bit more grimy though, doesn't it? But a little bit too grimy? I don't know. So let's try some more water in here. Yep. And try the sides. Whoops. That's kind of what the look I was going for. So we put that there. See, that kind of gives it a better look, doesn't it? Anyway, let's continue that around. It is what it is. Definitely makes it look a little bit older, grimier. Except maybe, so you can see the cardboard. Water does affect cardboard quite a lot, and so it's almost like it's washing off some of the paint. Anyway, let's put that away before I go too far, although I probably already have. And, ooh, got that lid sealed. And we're just going to let it dry and reassess. Oh, I don't know, I kind of like it. I said I was going to stop doing it. Alrighty, so I have black washed and goldened and my cash register, put the pins back in, and I'm liking it. I'll probably give it a little bit of a break before I finish it up and put some little money amounts in there, but I think that's pretty good for the moment, and I'm pretty happy with it. Alrighty, so going on to this guy. So mainly what's happened is the glue has warped some of the cardboard, going in and out. It is been squashed there. There wasn't a very good mirror in the back, and I didn't really find this quite a nice area. So what I have done is I've redone another one with wood instead of cardboard, and what I'm going to do, and I have my mirror ready to go in, and I have this bit in, and its proportions are a little bit different. I still don't think I've got the curve right, but what I'm going to do is paint it. Now the biggest thing is this bit at the bottom, And mainly what I was thinking is because this one is a lot more protruding, I guess is the best word for it. That does not look the same, does it? I might have a look into that. Because this one is protruding a little bit more and has more of a little bar edge, what I might actually do is, and I did try to do some of these items and sort of rebuild that up, but I really didn't like it, so I might just put this bit and build that out and then put some handles on it. I don't know, I'm still thinking, but I think that it can't be so flat, it has to be out and raised a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is paint this because I don't want to ruin my measured mirror, and try and see how we go with version number 2. Alrighty, thank you. Alright, so in my previous video, I had put this to the side to dry, and I have that. I also created a new wood one of this to be a bit sturdier, but I kept the bottom, but as you can see I extended it. I did paint it called a gold ochre. But I kind of like the look of it, and unfortunately I had to mutilate a little bit of the inside because it was a little bit bigger than what it has. So I'm going to make sure the painting's all done before I add this bit of the mirror, which I have, where has he gone? There goes my mirror here, and that I got wet because I tipped over my paint cup. So it might have expanded a little bit, and then I have this ready to go on top. So I want to do all the painting before I have that all done. Now I've been using my trusty little knob mold because I haven't used it as a lid for a jar yet. I've used it mainly to make these little nubs, and what they're going to do is on my bar, and look, I'm really not liking this, everything else is meant to be made to look nice. It will actually at the bottom here have a wire, and I have them at one of my favourite pubs in Hobart, and it's where you can put your foot on, so you can have a stool or whatever, and so a wire will go across that. We also have these little hooks under here that you hook your jacket, so I think I'm going to create that little bar feature as well, but I don't know what I'm going to do in regards to the bar. If I do some more dado, I think it's called dido, not sure, some more wood plankings around there, or if I actually do a different style, if I go like that and bend it around. I'm really not sure how I'm going to do it at the moment. I'm going to have to look at some of these bars. I might want something a lot thicker and a lot nicer up there. I'm just going to have to deal with the wall cladding the best I can. So let me do a bunch of this. Let me paint, dry brush this one. Then I want to get it stuck in. Then I want to get it done because fiddling around making new ones is just taking time that I don't have when the show's in October. Alright, thanks everybody. Alrighty, so I've put some sort of bronzing, antique metallic bronze on my display cabinet at the back. I didn't do this bit, so I should do that bit, but what I'm also going to do is I found some of the dark brown, and I'll put some of the dark brown as a dry brush highlight. I'm just waiting for that to dry. In the meantime, and it's going to be a little bit hard to see, so I don't know if you can see, but I put those little knobs on there, and I'm going to paint. See, I never know what colour I want to use. I'm going to, I'm going to start with the gold ochre just because over here, just because you need some of that yellow underneath to see it. Now these are resin, so I don't know how good the acrylic will be, but I'm all up for finding out. It doesn't look like it's going to be that great. Oh, I thought the sticky stuff was quite sticky. And then I will paint it gold. Let's see how we go here first. It's funny because when it was on the, oh, that's probably the one that didn't really have a solid back on it. So when we had it on the cash register, it seemed to work fine. Yeah, no, this one doesn't have much to stick to. So anyway, we'll just give it a whirl. Might do more than one coat just because it's going to not stick that easily. Alright, I'll come back when I've done more. Alrighty, so you can see here, and I've added some dry brushing of the brown here, and I've just grabbed it off my little napkin, and it's dulled some of the brass, but you can still see it, and it looks, oh, I love dry brushing. It just gives it a depth of colour that you haven't really had. So next bit will be adding my mirror, adding my now painted and dry brushed top, and then we can put it into our model or diorama or saloon, probably, let's use the correct term, and then we can go ahead and fix up the bits around it. I did add some of the cladding to the bar. I just felt like it would seal the look. I haven't dry brushed that. The main reason I dry brush this one is because it's going to be right at the back and it's going to be hard, especially against the wallpaper. And I've added some gold little paint on the yellow for the little nubs at the bottom for the wire, which I haven't yet to choose. So we've done quite a lot today, and what I'll do is little bits and pieces. I need to fix up this, it looks a bit blotchy. I'll get there. Alrighty, let's keep going. This is such a simple bit, and I really like the mirror film onto it. It's got a darkness to it, so I think that it's probably for cars, but it just gives a nice finish for it. And then so you can see here, I've probably dulled the back more so than this, so I might do some more brushing. I wonder if you can just, oh, look at that worked. Alright, let's not ruin it too much. Had a good bit of that today. I'm going to just put some dabs on there. Put some dabs on there. Hopefully you can see this. If not, it's a bit of a useless video, but. And yeah, so that will be, pretty happy with that. So you've seen the cash register, but check out this. Going from that plain balsa wood bar to this bar is actually, I'm pretty impressed with myself. So I used a white tubing that really wants to come away. I've double heightened the bar. I have put the little nubs that were on top of the jar that I showed you previously on the bar with the metal frame, having the gold accents. This one here, you can sort of see the metallic look on being dry brushed on it, and I'm really quite happy with it. The bar back is in the Saloon, which is now covered in tape, so I won't show you that as yet. So I lied when I said that I'll have a before and after photo, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of photos once it's done. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that bar turned out. I also have started up on the tables, which I will include in the next update, and you can see that I've started hopefully scoring this one, and let's see if I can put the video, the light up, so you should be able to see that I have scored the paint, so hopefully the dry brushing brings it up, but let's see how we go with that. Alrighty, I'm going to reposition everything, show you the Saloon, and we'll go from there. Thanks everybody. Everyone, so I just wanted to finish up showing you the Saloon. As you can see, I have got the, what I'm calling a bar back installed already, and you can see that it looks, I've actually taped a lot of these things up because I'll be painting this, and I should put some tape there. And I just wanted to paint and dry brush without worrying about getting it on the wallpaper and other bits and pieces, and then I'll do the floor after that. You can see I've already put some gold paint on there. But anyway, let's continue on, and I'll see you in the next update with some more things happening. I'm pretty happy about how it's going. Thanks everybody. See you next time.